Trez is a fraud. Now you know you're a fraud.
What you? No. When you say stuff like the Eagles team, I don't think when you say stuff like the Eagles team wouldn't work without Jalen Hurts. That is so disrespectful to the Eagles, bro. That is so disrespectful.
Just give me an example
because
of a non-mobile quarterback you would put there.
Baker Mayfield.
No, I don't think so.
I would put Baker Mayfield there.
He's not.
No, Baker Mayfield
on the Eagles.
He's not.
Yeah, I would put Baker there.
You gotta be kidding me! You know what? I'm about done with this conversation already.
Okay,
Baker? We putting Baker?
Yep.
And you think we gonna make it? We think we gonna win the Super Bowl with Baker? Get the frick out of here! That's the biggest fraud right there.
What you think?
That's the biggest fraud.
No. You know what's crazy?
What you think about the Baker?
You know what's crazy?
I don't think
y'all scared of Baker.
I'm not scared of Baker.
No.
I'm not scared of Baker.
Wait, let me.
What are you talking about? You scared of Baker? I ain't never said that.
Let me clear this up.
I never said that.
Y'all was scared of Tampa Bay. We got
never was scared of Tampa Bay. Not the way you say it. Not the way you say it.
She was on Tampa Bay.
Not their defense.
Hold on.
Not Baker.
Let me clear
Not
this
Baker.
up.
I said their defense.
Let me clear this up.
And you ain't never said that Baker had his way with us. Y'all didn't say that Baker had his way with us.
Their coach, not Baker.
Wait, so y'all never said that Baker had his way with us?
Because I always said I'm afraid of that how Tom Bowles play against.
Yeah,
so you never said. You never said that Baker had his way with us. You never said that, Torch?
We said Tampa Bay.
I always heard Tom.
No.
We never said Baker.
He did say the time.
We never said Baker.
But he said Baker has his way with us.
Oh my gosh! With our defense, not with Hurts.
Okay.
What the? Yo, see,
I'm not scared. Because I'm not scared. We're not scared. Our offense is not like.
All I'm saying is, somebody
scared.
like Baker Mayfield. Somebody like Baker Mayfield is like you see what he does with Mike Evans.
Let's
Dalvin, right? Like
let's put it this way.
Mike Evans been Mike Evans. He's gonna catch anything.
We're not saying Brick. Okay. No one said that, Brick. You yelling for nothing, yo. Like what I'm saying is, if you see what he does with them, what makes you think that he wouldn't do that with AJ and Smithy?
I don't think he.
Answer that first.
I don't think he fits in our offense.
He does
whoa,
not.
Whoa! I'm asking you a question. If he
not better.
Hold on. Time out. This is what now we're about to break it down. Now we're about to really break this shit down because I'm not gonna let Trey keep getting away with this shit. Listen, Tampa Bay, right? They got Otten, they got Godwin, they got Mike Evans. And they got Bucky and who the other boy named? Rashad White, right? Mm-hmm. Rashad White. All right. Okay. Now you put him on the Eagles.
What the fuck is that? I don't know.
Because I'm sitting here thinking like I want you to make this make sense to me. So so now you see how he plays on that offense, right? Mm-hmm. Playoffs every year since he got there, right? 4,000-yard seasons back to back, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, put him on the Eagles.
I still don't think
a better offensive line. Mm-hmm. We can argue, if you don't want to say better receivers, equal receivers, right? Which I might say better.
So you don't think Hurts could go on Tampa Bay?
Well, no, that's not. We're not talking about.
Okay, I just want to know.
We're talking about Baker Mayfield. We're not talking about Hurts.
Better receiver.
Okay, so you're saying that we got better receivers.
Talking about somebody taking his.
So you're saying that we got better receivers? No, it's because he asked me. So who would you put? So I'm answering.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking
about. If he
about.
asked me a question, I'm telling you. He asked me a question, and I'm answering it. So now, so you're saying that we got better receivers, right? And I say it could be. It could be.
Mike Evans is really good
too. It's a little iffy on the Smitty thing, but Smitty's
Yeah, it
really
could be
good.
even because
But,
Godwin is
yeah.
a beast.
Yeah.
So it could be, you know,
Right.
all right. But even if we say,
But
even
he
if
ain't
we
going
got
far.
equal receivers or better receivers, right? Okay, cool. We already know the running back position. Not even like Saquon is watching both of them niggas. He watching both of them niggas over there, and I love Bucky.
So-
I love Bucky, but he watching both of them
Are we
niggas.
dismissing the fact that if he came here, he would be dealing with a whole hell of a lot more of a level of competition than where he is dealing with twice a year in that division he's in?
What do that mean?
Saints is horrible. They've been Saints
If
been
they don't
horrible
have
since
no-
QBs.
right.
And
The Falcons been horrible until they got Bijan.
okay,
The Falcons. I said the Falcons are the Saints. The Falcons.
no, it's the Saints, the Falcons.
And then you got Carolina. Come
Great
on,
day
bro.
night.
Anybody can beat them teams twice a year.
Okay, if you're talking about just the they gotta win outside of that conference.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
So,
how many
so
how many
all I'm saying
playoff
is-
Listen,
all I'm
Tennessee
saying
plays
is
Tennessee.
that no.
how many playoff wins did they have with Baker? How many playoff wins did they have with Baker?
What you're saying is
They should be running
this
the
whole
shit
argument is that another quarterback
I know the
that
argument
can
is.
put up
But
a
that's
lot
what-
of numbers
I get that.
cannot be good in the Eagles.
I know.
So
that,
when
but
you
the-
say
have to
something like
listen.
that,
In order for you to be good in the Eagles, most people is going to look at the wins that he can accumulate also, because not only is he going to come in here and be able to throw to these guys, but you got to get the same amount of wins that Jalen Hurts gets.
Yes.
See, this
that's going to be easy, cuz.
Do you think
That's going to be
That's
easy.
that's your problem?
Because
You think it's easy? You think it's easy?
First off, cuz
You get rid of Jalen
when
Hurts,
you got the
lose
whole
15
team, when you got the whole
Exactly.
team, first off, cuz let's keep it a buck, and I'm pretty sure that any football player would say this. Anybody that know football would say this. If you have, we're not talking about who you rather. If you have Jalen Hurts with AJ Brown and Smith, right? And you have Baker Mayfield with AJ and Smith, what trio would they be scared of more?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
because of the
Like what?
Okay.
It's because
So
of the threat
no,
to
no.
run.
So listen.
Like what?
So we're gonna put up a poll.
Like we don't.
We're gonna
Like
put
you're
up a
not
poll.
saying nothing.
We are going to put up a poll. We're going to put up a poll.
And now bet you everybody gonna go with Jalen Hurts.
Listen.
Like what?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see what would be a
Man,
scary
this was the
trio,
wrong
because
take for
if I got, put it like this: there is no trio in the league better than Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, right? And that's all off the throwing. No running. No running ability. No running ability at all. And that's the most dominant. And that's what Baker would be. That's what Baker would be with them.
You have one of the best offensive minds passing those guys the ball. So you can't compare Joe Burrow to Jalen Hurts. Because
No, I said, whoa.
Joe Burrow and Baker Mayfield.
I said Joe Burrow
But you
and Baker
can't even
Mayfield.
compare both of them.
I said,
Exactly.
what
Baker
I
shouldn't
said
even
is-
be in discussion with Jalen
What I
Hurts.
said is, if Baker
Like,
came to
what?
Philly, he would have those type of receivers.
And he still
Jamar
wouldn't win.
Chase,
He can have all the yards,
So
bro.
time out.
He can have all the
Time out.
yards. But he
So
still
if
ain't gonna win that
already
Super
putting up
Bowl. He not gonna win that
4,000
Super
right?
Bowl like Jalen
If
Hurts.
he's already putting up 4,000 yard
Like, come
seasons, right?
on.
If he's already putting up 4,000 yard seasons,
So
right?
why he not getting
So,
talked
oh
about?
my
Why he
God,
not getting
yo.
talked
Hold
about?
on. So
he's never been able to do that anywhere else.
Exactly.
No, but cuz you gotta talk about him with the type of talent he got, cuz.
Okay.
If he's balling out with the talent, you can't take that away
also
from him.
dismissing the fact that for the first 3-4 years of his career, he had Josh Gordon.
Yo, for the first 2 years, Jalen Hurts
you know
didn't
who
do
Josh
nothing.
Gordon? Josh
Come
Gordon.
on,
is?
What did y'all say then? What else you talking about? Making it to the playoffs.
So did Baker.
When?
With Cleveland. With Cleveland.
Okay.
What you
It's the
forgot?
same thing.
What you forgot?
You're saying it's the same thing.
He got and won.
No. It's the same thing. But
Yes, they did,
no.
cuz.
Why did Baker leave? Why did Baker have to
No.
leave Cleveland?
What you mean?
Why did Baker leave
Because
Cleveland?
they wasn't getting along with the front office.
Oh, so that's
Him and the front office was beefing.
So why did he
Yes, they
leave?
were beefing.
So why did he leave Carolina if they thought
They
it
was
was
beefing.
topic?
No, Carolina was never supposed to be his
Okay,
team.
come on. If he was that,
But they didn't have nobody.
They wouldn't care
They
what
didn't
he
have
was talking
nobody.
about. If they
But
knew
you
this
see
nigga
how
was
she
this
switched the
nigga.
argument? Because at first Hershey was trying to make an argument that Baker didn't. Baker went to the playoffs in Cleveland. So what are you saying? The same way Jalen Hurts went to the playoffs. Yeah. What are you saying?
So
what are you saying?
Let me make that. Let me see. I know you've been to the playoffs
So
with
on
Cleveland.
paper,
Let me see if
it'll
it's
look
twice.
like-
Come on now.
And it'll look like, okay, Jalen Hurts don't do what Baker do. But Baker does not do
No,
what
I'm
Jalen
not
Hurts
saying
do.
that he does. What I'm
But he
saying
can't
is, what
do
I'm
what
saying
Jalen
is,
Hurts
what
does.
I'm saying is that you don't need Jalen Hurts in this offense because you got dominance all over the field. So if Jalen Hurts step out, you know what I'm expecting?
Like you act like Jalen
You know
Hurts
what
the
I'm
weakest
expecting?
one in his
If
position
Jalen
out of
Hurts
all
wants to step
out of
out,
the
the reason
whole
why I
offense.
say, the reason
That's
why
what I
say,
don't like. I don't like
look
that.
at
I
this.
don't like.
So
You
look
said
at
they
this.
all talented. Jalen Hurts is so talented too. You make it seem like you're the weakest one on that offense, and he not. Like that's what I don't like. What are we talking about?
Yo, you just hearing yourself.
No, you do make it seem like he the weakest one on that offense.
George asked me a question and I answered it. Yo, George, this is what I'm saying. If Baker was here, you know what I'm expecting?
4,000 yards.
The Dallas game every game. When we blew Dallas out, with two not running quarterbacks,
You are stacked.
when we blew
You
them
are
out,
nothing but stats.
that's
You're
gonna
not.
be- I feel
You're
like
not
it's
all
gonna be
about.
that
You're not
all-
visual. You
Yo,
are about stats.
This-
You're not
this-
visual.
If you-
this
You're
is
not
one of the
visual
reasons.
at all.
Yo, no,
This is
listen.
the one of the
listen,
reasons why we
listen.
had that conversation yesterday.
You a
I asked
stat
him
guy.
about
Listen,
stats.
You a
And he
stat
was
guy.
like,
No.
I'm
What
talking
I'm
about
saying
that.
is, what I'm saying is, cause when that game came up, right? Remember I said, yo, I think we're gonna go for like 5 touchdowns, right? I said, yo, I think we're gonna go for like 5 touchdowns.
Right.
We went for 4, right? And it was the highest scoring game of our whole season up until the Washington game.
Right.
Remember that, cuz? So what I'm saying is because I already knew that our offense was that dominant, I already expected it. So before it happened, I was able to tell you
let me ask
that
you
because
this.
I already expected because our
Baker-
offense is so
If
dominant.
If Baker Mayfield comes in, you think he's going to have automatic success?
Yes,
Why?
because he got weapons everywhere.
But why?
So he don't have to do
outside
much.
of what he does. What makes you say that? Because of what Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee did?
No. It's because I believe in the talent that we have on our offense. So with a nigga like AJ, I feel like niggas like Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, they will be in love. This is why, like most of the quarterbacks that you hear say that they want to play for Philly, it ain't because they want to play with Hurts, cuz it's because they feel like they would be successful in Philly too. And in order for a quarterback to feel that way, that must mean, yo, these niggas is so dominant. If I go over there, I can win. That's what that means.
So
when y'all say that can't nobody win but Jalen Hurts,
So you
and
think
me,
Justin Herbert
that
can
is
do it
slightly-
over here too?
So let me ask you something.
So that's what I'm saying. Something wrong with them. That's why they're not winning. They're not going to come on here and win the Super Bowl because they can throw more yards. That's dumb. That's dumb.
Hold on.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That is. It's a whole team.
Ho.
That's dumb.
So how
That's dumb. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe. I don't believe in that.
So how did Patrick win the Super Bowl?
He won. How did he win?
How did he win it? When Patrick first came in, how many yards was he averaging a year? 4,000. So why was you talking that shit?
Because I don't care about that. Because he actually won. You talking about people that don't win. You talking about people that don't win.
You talking about throwing don't matter. Throwing don't matter. But Patrick won.
What the fuck is we talking about?
Yo. See what I'm saying? See, you
This is the dumbest conversation you had.
For yourself.
You talking about Baker Mayfield.
First you said, don't nobody care about throwing. Don't nobody care about throwing. Don't nobody care about all them yards. But when your dude did it was okay. When your dude did it for 3 years and won the Super Bowl throwing. Shut up.
He
won the Super Bowl
and you know what?
He won the
And you
Super
know
Bowl
what? He
throwing.
won exactly.
What are you talking about?
Throwing.
He didn't win the Super Bowl, bro.
He didn't say he can't do it.
How many Super Bowls did Patrick got?
Yeah, he did.
How many Super Bowls did Patrick
Come
got? How many Super Bowls did Patrick got?
3.
And how did he get those Super Bowls?
Not all of them with all them yards.
How
Not all of them.
yo, Patrick literally have never like been like, oh yeah, we gonna go out here running a thousand times. No, that's not Patrick Game. He get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl with throwing with his arm. So for you to sit up there and talk like other quarterbacks that throw can't win a Super Bowl is fucking that's retarded.
I just said I don't care if you talk my stats for regular season.
No, I said on the Eagles.
I don't care.
I said on the Eagles.
I don't care if you say Baker Mayfield.
I said on the
more than him.
Eagles.
Honestly, no, I feel like you Jalen hurt as many plays that this nigga really throws. As many plays that this nigga really throws. We make it seem like he's a better thrower than Hurts. He's not. He's not.
Who not a better thrower than Hurts?
Baker Mayfield. I said it.
Okay.
Y'all down Hurts. Y'all down Hurts throwing ability. Y'all do. I hate this.
Okay.
He even mentioned MVP.
No,
That Baker had an MVP
don't
year.
hold it in torch.
That Baker had an MVP year.
Don't hold it
But
in
they
torch.
talked about it in MVP years.
Say what you want to say.
No. He was never talked about an MVP. Nobody ever said Baker was going to be MVP.
Yo,
Like, what are we talking
say what
about?
you saying. Say what you going to say.
No. Baker is a better passer of the ball.
No, he's not.
Some people
Why
get
you
slow.
say that?
Some people
Why
get
you
slow.
say that? Why you say that, Torch?
Because it's true.
It's not true.
He's the
It's
first
not
people
true.
get slow. That's
It's not
okay.
true.
But
It's not true.
but
Because
that's
Hurts don't
okay.
throw all the
Some people get
time.
slow.
But that's okay.
Because he don't throw all the time.
Bro.
Y'all sound crazy to me.
But
Y'all
it's
sound
o-
crazy to me.
But it's okay that
Like, come
Baker
on.
Mayfield
Why is he not mentioning MVPs then?
Hold on, wait.
Why is he not mentioning MVPs if he's great? If he's that great?
Don't throw
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here.
Because they're not winning. But listen.
And then why ain't not winning Torch? But he's a passer. But he's a great thrower. Why ain't not winning Torch?
He go to the playoffs every year.
Like, come on. And they lose.
No, but you was just talking about
And they lose.
Yo,
Yo,
first you say, yo, Joe Burrow don't go to the playoffs. Now that's the way don't go to the playoffs.
Like, come on. And
I
lose.
don't know why Baker Mayfield, with the numbers he be having, I don't know why he's
When it
not
counts,
MVP.
When it counts, you show up. I'm a quarterback that's going to show up in January. Not motherfucker. I don't care about September and October.
When Lamar,
Like, what?
When Lamar won the MVP, and what was that year, cuz? The year before last, right? That year, yeah, when he won that Super Bowl, when he won that MVP, and I was like, yo, cuz, what was Lamar numbers?
Yeah.
And Lamar numbers was like really small.
I'm
I
like
was
at
like,
a 3,
how the
29.
fuck? I was like, how the fuck did he win the
That's the same thing
So
with
we had-
that's the same thing that happened to Josh Allen this year. Did he have the best? Did he have the most yards?
So we had.
Then he had the most yards, but he still won, right?
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't matter about stats.
But
Don't matter about stats.
No, what I just said, if you ask me
Like,
if I would put a player there,
It's about
yes.
visual. You
What are you
can
talking about?
Black.
It's about my
That's the
team.
wrong
I
statement.
believe in
I
my
don't believe
team.
that. I don't believe
I believe in
Baker
my
will go to the
team.
Super Bowl with our
I
fucking
believe
team.
in my
I
team.
don't believe that.
I believe in my
Like,
team.
come on, you sound
Like,
crazy,
what you talking
man.
about?
You talking
You
about
sound
Baker
fucking
Mayfield.
retarded.
Like, come
I
on.
believe in my
Hold on,
team.
Britt.
On the third team.
Britt,
I believe in my team.
I do believe he's a better passer, but I don't think he's a better player.
If you believe that, that's on you.
I don't
Yo,
think he's a
look,
better
that's
player
what
than
you-
Jalen.
that's what
we don't have to argue.
Because
Let's not
Jalen do a lot
He
more.
throws the ball. He's solid. He can throw. He can throw from everywhere. We done seen it. We done seen it.
He do a lot more to me than Baker Mayfield.
Please let
And like, come on, he got all around game. He has an all around game.
Please let her be great. Look, Torch, I'm talking.
I am great.
Listen,
I am great.
Listen, right
Huh?
when I'm
That
talking
hater
to you,
nigga, because you a
when I'm
fraud.
talking to you,
Like,
I'm breaking
Right?
down. I'm breaking down on. I'm trying to figure out why why is so much disrespect for the Eagles. You see what I'm saying? Y'all worrying about Hurts. I'm worried about the Eagles. I want to know why is there so much
not.
disrespect.
Everybody got. Is that we only talk about Lamar? Do we talk about the Ravens? Or we talk about Lamar?
What is you yelling
Like,
for?
you get what I'm saying?
Damn,
That's
Britt.
disrespectful.
You
We don't talk
know
about
what
Josh
I'm saying.
Allen. Do we talk about the
Right
Bills?
now,
Or we talk about Josh
No.
Allen?
Oh my God. Yo,
What do we talk about? What do we talk about?
This
Yo,
was
yo.
Like, this is
Yo,
dumb. How
yo,
we talk
yo.
about every quarterback on every team? They're the leader.
When I said,
Like, who you gonna talk about?
Cuz,
That's dumb.
calm that shit down, cuz. Listen,
What? You calm it down. You gonna tell me to calm it down?
Look, cuz, when I'm what I'm trying to say, cuz what I'm trying to say, cuz is I feel like my problem with y'all. My problem with y'all
he right.
is I feel like no.
You the only one left out though, Brett.
So, shut up.
Go ahead.
Yo, listen. My problem with y'all is that I feel like y'all put too much on Jalen Hurts. I feel like y'all put too much on
You
Jalen
do
Hurts.
too, though, Black.
Because no, look.
Because you the one that kept saying, I can't wait to see what he
I
can
can't
do.
even get this shit out,
you
man.
do put a
This
lot
is
of
why I
stuff
said
in
that
hers,
I wasn't going to talk about this shit no more, George, because I got to keep going through this, bro. I can't.
But I'm just saying, I'm just acknowledging you do
like
too,
my
though,
whole thing is that I believe that our team is dominant. Our team. I believe that our team is dominant. Defensive line, all offensive players. I believe that our team is dominant, immaculate team, the best team in the NFL. But the way that y'all talk, you would lead to believe, people would be led to believe that without Jalen Hurts, this team can't be good.
It's a decision.
And I'm saying that is a complete lie.
He's a decision
I'm saying that's a complete
He's a
lie.
game manager. He does everything.
Who did they build the team around?
Exactly.
No, that's when it first came. When it first came, they got players for Jalen Hurts. Right? They got players for Jalen Hurts.
It is. He's the quarterback every year. They wanted to build. They started from the beginning of the year. We got to build behind the quarterback.
Saquon Barkley. When we
So you saying when we added Saquon, we no longer needed Hurts?
When we added Saquon, no, what I'm saying
That's what
is,
he's saying.
what I'm saying is that when we added Saquon, it opened up the door for plenty for other quarterbacks to have success here too. When you got Saquon, because of the elite receivers you got. That's why I kept saying, that if you paid attention, that's why I kept saying, now if you put mediocre receivers on this team, then it only going to work.
But let me ask you a question.
It's only going to work with Jalen Hurts because the receivers are mediocre. But when you got like elite receivers, now you just got to find somebody that can get them the ball on a consistent basis.
So it would change the whole Eagles' identity.
No, the only thing it would change is the tush push.
No, it would change.
No, because the defense is going to go after that quarterback because it's not mobile.
Wait. It would change the whole offense identity, Black. Because when you go get a Justin Herbert or you go get a Baker Mayfield, now this is no longer a run first team. This is no longer. It's changing. It's changing too.
You can't say that. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. If anything, I feel like it will be what Baltimore was last year.
No.
I feel like
they still
time out. Because look, now you know, cause look, so Derrick Henry had 1,900 yards, right? Derrick Henry had 1,900 yards, and Lamar, which I didn't know, still ran the most, right? Lamar still had the most yards rushing last year.
Outside of quarterbacks.
Out of all quarterbacks.
Yeah,
he still had the most yards last year rushing, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. And on top of Derrick Henry 1,900 and the 800 or something that Lamar put up, he still threw 4,200 yards. So it was balanced. It was balanced out where it's like, okay, this shit is balanced all over the field. What I'm saying is that because all right, so if we take a player out, if you take Jalen Hurts out, right? The quarterback run is not going to be there, right? The quarterback run is not going to be there. Okay, hold on, time out. The quarterback run is not going to be there.
Don't go another one because you already made me lose like 2 trains of thought.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish up. Go ahead.
No, okay. So when you add a quarterback, that now AJ becomes more like super scary. Now they like, yo, listen. So when you, it's like an addition by subtraction. If you subtract something but you add something, then it's cool. We're going to see what works. So you're subtracting the running quarterback. You're subtracting a running quarterback. You still got your running back that could do 2,000 plus. You still got your running back that could do 2,000 plus, and you still got all of your weapons on the outside that this quarterback that is known for throwing can use at his disposal.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I want to make
like last year, Church. Last year, Dotson probably really would have had numbers. Would have been.
Listen, I want to make 3 points. First point is, yeah, you got all the people on the outside, but we're not going to act like every single receiver that is a AJ Brown or a Smitty does get open every single play, because that's not the case. That's not the case, because if it's a situation where it's a triple team or a double team, 9 times out of 10, quarterbacks are not going to make that first read to go to him regardless. Most quarterbacks are not going to put the ball in harm's way. The second point I want to make is, what does a quarterback that runs the ball bring to your offense? If those guys are covered, like I was just saying, that running quarterback is going to try to run for that first down. He's going to try to extend the play. He's going to be running away from whoever the fuck is trying to get at him to get that sack. If you take that movable quarterback out of your offense, you're going to get a quarterback that's just like Eli. If he didn't have nothing, he would throw that shit out of bounds, which is cool. But you lose downs on that.
Yep, you lose them first down
So
opportunities.
if you're in a situation where you're 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 12,
He can work.
and you don't have nobody that you can get the ball to, and you don't have enough
That's
time to
his
figure out who you
running
can get the ball to because the pressure is coming at you, you lose that person that can make a move on and get them 12 yards to get you that first down to extend the drive. If you don't have that guy there, you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm watched it. Go ahead.
That's my 3.
With that being said, how many Jalen Hurts type quarterbacks won the Super Bowl in our era?
We just the motherfucking
Our era.
Seahawks. The motherfucking Seahawks.
Yeah.
Like, we not gonna
When?
play.
When?
Seahawks with Russell Wilson.
But Russell Wilson,
Okay, so
same
Russell
fucking
Wilson.
thing.
Yeah.
And then you talking about
That's the best quarterback you could compare it to.
Yes.
Russell Wilson.
And then he been there
Russell
twice.
Wilson
Russell been there
Wait,
twice. You can't,
no.
come
How
on.
many quarterbacks won that was because I'm about to show you. I can tell you for every quarterback that you could pick that won with running, I could pick 10 that won with throwing.
Well, what team you gonna pick when Tom Brady won like 10 of them things?
Exactly.
So,
Tom Brady won
one
like
person.
10.
That's not 10 people.
Eli
It's Tom Brady.
won
It's
like
the GOAT.
Eli
We talking
won
about
2.
the GOAT here.
Eli won like 2. Like there is a lot of quarterbacks because you got to remember,
Because that's
Church,
the way the
before
game is
this.
played.
Whoa.
The game
The
is
game
played
was played as a pocket quarterback was the game.
So in the new era.
It's
so
the
in
running quarterback in the new era.
Patrick Mahomes
Russell
won
Wilson.
3. Patrick
He's
Mahomes is not
mobile.
a Jalen Hurts quarterback.
He's mobile.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's it. He can throw
We
it.
are
Let me hear
comparing.
right. Let him
No,
know.
we are comparing
Oh my
running
gosh.
quarterbacks.
Oh, all
We
right.
are talking about
All right.
running quarterbacks.
All right.
What Cuz is talking about is the
So
way
when do you
that
call
Jalen
Aaron
Hurts
Rodgers?
runs.
When do you
That is
call
not
Aaron
what Patrick
Rodgers?
does.
When do you call Aaron
He's
Rodgers?
talking about.
When do you call Aaron Rodgers?
No.
When do you call Aaron Rodgers?
Because
when do you call him a mobile quarterback, right? He's a running quarterback.
Hey,
He
Cuz,
runs when
wait,
he wants
Cuz,
to.
Cuz,
It's the same
you
thing
said,
as
wait,
Patrick.
Cuz, is your words,
Oh my
are you
God.
saying,
Clear this up right now. Running quarterbacks are considered running quarterbacks when plays are designed for running quarterbacks.
exactly,
Yeah.
and that's not
If you
Patrick
got
Mahomes.
a quarterback that
But he can
extends
run.
the play.
That's not what we argue.
We're talking
See what I'm
about
saying?
run.
She's talking about something totally
Run.
different.
Because he always running and throwing.
No,
that's what he
not
does
what we're
best.
talking about.
That's what he does
That's not what we're
best.
talking
Okay.
about, Britt.
We're
talking about people that they draw up plays for them to run. They don't do that with Patrick. What are you talking about,
You
Britt?
don't see Patrick Mahomes. Well, no, I'm not.
They don't draw up plays for them.
Like, come on, he runs all the time. I don't think y'all looking at him.
Hey,
Y'all can't be looking
put
at
like this,
him.
Cuz. Put like
Y'all
this,
can't
Cuz.
be looking at
When you
him.
look at when you look at Patrick Mahomes, right? When people talk about Patrick Mahomes,
He's the best. He's the best at running off his
when
foot
people
and
look at
pressure
Jalen
throwing
Hurts,
it.
when people
Like,
wait,
come on, that's what he
it's
do
an
all
easy
the time
question.
throughout the game.
It's an easy
Everybody always
question.
says the best scrambler.
This is an easy
Like,
question
come on.
that everybody should be able to answer. When you look at Jalen Hurts, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Running.
His running ability. When you look at Patrick, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
His arm.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And so throw. That's what I'm saying. There is a difference. So when you say no, you
that
gotta
makes him a
be.
better quarterback because he's in the pocket.
But the quarterbacks. But
I'm
the,
Yo,
I just
all I'm
wanna
saying
know.
is,
But the
all I'm
quarterback-
saying
I
is
just wanna
that
know.
y'all
Pocket quarterbacks
disrespecting.
are better.
No, I didn't say that.
Then what are we talking about?
If you fucking shut up, you understand.
What are you doing?
It's the fact that
Oh,
that I'm
God.
saying that y'all are disrespecting the Eagles by saying, yo, this Eagles team can only win with one
I
quarterback.
got my point back.
Look,
What?
they do that to
Can we- hold on,
Lamar too.
Go ahead.
hold on. Listen, can we agree that when we had Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin, who was our tight end at that time? Was it L.J. Smith,
Fellas,
Shady, all these people we had on our team at that time, right?
Vic couldn't
And
get
we
it
ended up
done.
getting Vince Young. I remember we got Vince Young, and he was sitting up there talking all this shit. about,
Prime
"Oh,
example.
it's the dream team. Anybody
Yeah.
can come here and win this, that, and the third."
Didn't
And we
happen.
completely shit the bed and got Andy Reid fired.
Okay.
So we had a team like we have now. Only thing different we didn't have was the physical of AJ, but we had the loosening of Smitty in both positions. We had a running back sort of kind of like Saquon and Shady.
Mhm.
We had a tight end and L.J. Smith in the same position as Dallas Goedert, and we couldn't get nothing.
We had Brent Stiller.
Under
Right?
and
And you know
Brett
what?
Sutton, too.
Look,
And we
look.
didn't- and-
Now I'm about to hit the
listen,
flip side. Go
We
ahead.
had Mike Vick. No. Did we have Mike Vick at that time?
No.
We had Michael Vick with Jeremy
Mike
Maclin
Vick
and
had-
Deshaun Jackson and McCoy all at
No,
the same
Mike Vick
time.
had-
Mike Vick was there.
He
Mike
was.
Vick got injured. Mike Vick got a rib injury.
It don't
We
matter,
had-
but he still didn't get it done. We didn't.
Listen,
We didn't
listen.
even.
We had Kevin Cobb.
Yes, we did.
Kevin Cobb went out because he starts thinking it up. We brought in Mike Vick. That next year, they got rid of Kevin Cobb and brought in Vince Young to be a backup to Mike Vick. This is McNabb was gone. We made the first round of the playoffs the year before with Mike Vick against Green Bay. And that was when Mike Vick came out and was balling out, whatever. But that next year, I don't forget what happened, but Vince Young had to come in and play for us.
Yes.
Because everybody that I'm mentioning had 4,000 yards last season. So you can't say that they're the same type of caliber.
But I'm saying, do they got 4,000 yards every season? Do they get that every season?
The reason why I got so much respect for the Eagles, is because
You don't got
even the
respect.
year that we got Wentz,
You don't
right?
even like
What
The
the
year that we got Wentz,
Is it Mac?
the year that we got Wentz, right?
That's why I said that's-
He went out, right?
Yes, Ryan.
He went out, right?
What? Yeah.
Wentz went out.
Yeah.
Who won that Super Bowl for us?
Nick Foles.
It's not.
A backup, right?
Who is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, okay. Our team knows how to build championship teams, bro. That's why I be saying that y'all disrespectful to the Eagles, because our team showed that we know how to build Super Bowl teams, bro. Our team showed that we know how to build Super Bowl teams.
The quarterbacks you mentioned that you will put there though, they not even mobile quarterbacks.
Remember, we won
They not
a
even
Super Bowl.
mobile
Cuz. You just heard that, right? We won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles.
That was a different team.
Whoa. Time out. Yeah,
That was
this
a
team
different
better.
team.
This team better. Y'all said
Yeah,
that.
but quarterbacks you mentioning will change the landscape of the Eagles. It won't be. It'll be something different.
So how?
It's
So
gonna
the
turn
quarterbacks
into-
that I'm mentioning.
It's going to turn
So
into.
so the quarterbacks I'm mentioning is not on Nick Foles level. That's what y'all saying.
You talking about an old Eagles team?
No,
Like,
y'all. I'm talking about a
this
better Eagles team.
This team that I'm talking about now.
I'm talking again. Y'all said that the old team was worse than this team. So if Nick
I'm
Foles
saying is
won
they-
with a bad Eagles team, nobody else can win with a great Eagles team. That's what I'm saying. That's basically what y'all saying. Y'all saying Nick Foles won with a less than Eagles team, but any other quarterback can't win with a great Eagles team.
I'm saying, first of all, each identity was different and competition was different too. Like, so I'm saying the team we have now, our identity is our identity. Bro, when you throw that quarterback that's just going to drop back in the pocket all day and not escape, like, we going to get more mistakes.
No, you're not.
We gonna
No,
get
you're
more
not.
mistakes.
That's not
And
true.
it's
See, that's what
I know for a fact with
That's
Justin
what I'm
Herbert.
saying.
I know for a fact with
Let me tell you
Justin
something.
Herbert it is. I know for a fact with Justin Herbert it is,
Listen,
bro.
listen.
That boy, he
We
gets.
got- the year we got Mark Sanchez, the year before he had 3,400 yards 3,474 yards, 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. His completion rate was 308 out of 543. And when he came to us, he put up 24, 14 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. And then the following year after that,
And how many games he played that year?
the whole season.
Oh yeah, he was ass then. That nigga was ass.
My point of me saying that is because you can't just
Not
expect
necessarily that you
every
drop a
quarterback
quarterback in a new
is
system.
gonna be able to
and
come
it's-
on.
I didn't say every quarterback.
I'm not
I
saying,
never
all
said
right,
that.
all right. We not being nobody. You're not being specific about shit. We not.
No, how?
But
Y'all asked me.
Listen, I'm just saying, any quarterback that you have talked about since we've been having this discussion for the past 2 months, every one of those quarterbacks is not going to be able to come in here that you talked about.
That's a lie.
Is not going to be able to.
That's
do
a
that.
lie.
Listen,
I don't
this
think
man
so.
went to the fucking AFC Championship.
I don't care about him. I care about
Do you understand
this
what I'm
dominant team. This team that we have right now.
Right. I'm making the
This
fucking
no, you
comparison.
can't. This
to-
team.
to-
Wait,
listen,
George just said.
right.
Ho,
I'm making
George
the-
just said. Wait, George, what did you
I'm
just
making the
say?
comparison
George, what did
to
you just say? George?
Deshaun Jackson,
Did you just say
Jeremy
this is a totally
Macklin,
different team?
L.J. Smith,
Okay.
Sean McCoy.
Okay. So I can
All
make
these
my point there,
all
right?
these motherfuckers.
So
on
now
the
that he's saying that,
That's the same fucking offense we got
Okay,
now.
open season. Open season. Now
That's
what?
the same
Okay,
fucking
so what Nick Foles do?
What about him?
What about him? A fucking backup. A fucking
Why
backup
you
to the
talking
Super
Nick
Bowl.
Foles? No, I want Nick Foles.
Because, whoa. Because a backup came to the Eagles and won a fucking Super Bowl. So how can a backup win a fucking Super Bowl, nigga?
Yo,
If
how
Nick
many
Foles
years
did-
was Nick Foles here?
It don't give a fuck. Nick Foles was a backup.
Regardless of
Whoa. Time out.
He was
Time out. So Baker Mayfield is not better than Nick
never
Foles?
starting quarterback. It ain't
What?
like you just came.
Baker Mayfield is not better than Nick Foles?
Like, it ain't like you came
Yeah,
out the
is
bench.
Baker Mayfield better than Nick Foles?
No.
See? Stupid people.
No, I don't. I don't think.
Come on, bro.
Baker May- listen,
I'd rather have Nick
Yo,
Foles
bro,
on my
it's like
team.
that's what I'm saying. It's because it's where I'm saying.
I'd rather have Nick
My
Foles on my
reason for
team.
saying that, cuz. My reason for saying that.
If you don't like it, you don't like it.
My reason, hey, cuz. Yeah, cuz you know I know, cuz she stressed everybody.
I'm not stressing everybody out. That's the way I think. That's the way I
The
think.
reason why I brought up the
When he
Nick
was in
Foles
our
shit is
system, he
because,
was winning.
and George was
I
like,
like that.
yo, it's two different teams.
Foles.
George was like, it's two different teams. How can you bring up the Nick Foles Super Bowl? Well, I brought up the Nick Foles Super Bowl because the Eagles have shown time and time again that we know how to build Super Bowl teams. We know how to build Super Bowl caliber teams. So we built the team. Hold on. Short. When we built the team, Wentz was the headstone. Wentz was the headstone. He was kicking ass and taking numbers that year. He was about to be the MVP that year, right? He was about to be the MVP that year. Gets hurt. Nick Foles said,
How does
this team is so
How
nice.
does that compare?
Oh, Tom, listen. This team is so nice. This team is so nice that a backup can come in and win a Super Bowl
Wait, did I
on
ask you
Tom
something?
Brady.
Did I say-
on the greatest of all time?
Did I say it can never happen?
No, because
did I
so
say
what
he
you're
never-
arguing is when you sit up here and say, yo, you take Hurts out. Nobody else can do it.
I don't-
That's
But
bullshit.
But I
That's
said-
bullshit.
I think it's a little bullshit that
It is.
you feel like because Baker Mayfield haven't shown you anything. How many teams Baker Mayfield?
He ain't even show you win the Super
Wait,
Bowl.
wait.
You talk about he better
How many
than
teams he
Foles.
been on? Rick,
Cleveland,
3 teams.
Carolina.
he been on 3 teams.
Nah, he been on 4. This is the 4th.
He been on.
they come to
Wait, so hold on. So you mean to tell me Baker Mayfield been on 4 teams, and this the first time we seen him good? Hold on, wait, Brick. You mean to tell me Baker Mayfield been on 4 teams?
4
This is the
teams.
first time we see him good, and we just think he can go to the Eagles now and
That's
just be
it.
good.
That's what I was nice
Like,
when I say
come on,
three.
He's saying,
It's the same shit with the damn city.
Now hold on. I'm about to break the same shit.
like we just think he could go to the Eagles and be
Exactly.
good.
You what
We
Sam
seen
Darnold
him.
did.
We seen him bad team after team. Now we think we can just drop down to the Eagles.
the Super Bowl.
Okay, so now.
So in that case, we could drop
Let
him
me
in
ask
the
you
Eagles system. We can drop him in the Detroit system. We can drop him in any good team system. And Baker Mayfield will be good.
So let me ask you
Come on.
So let me ask you a question, cuz. So I want to ask you to go back at that, right, cuz? So on the Cleveland team, what was the players? I already know that they don't know. What was the players?
Landry, Odell.
I remember Odell. That was his weapon. That was his weapon the year that they went to the playoffs. The year that they went to the playoffs, it was him and Odell.
I think Chubb
It was their show.
time. I think Chubb was there at the
What,
time.
what did they offense look like? What did they offensive line look like?
So they had one of the best.
You pull that up.
They always listen.
Pull that up. Yo, because we're not just gonna say shit. Like I know that year. That year. No. What I'm saying is, it's because
He gonna win with us.
you said in the beginning.
You said it would have been hurt. They'd have been like this. We got Baker. What? Like they'd have been tripping out. We'd have been going to war.
Yo,
listen, Baker. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Get the fuck out of here.
cuz, you know what's crazy, cuz? When I'll be saying that you'll be flip-flopping, is because
You
I
never
asked
asked me
you,
this
listen,
question
cuz, I know,
Never asked me
I
this
already
question
knew
about
your
Baker
answer because you already told me your answer before.
When?
When you said,
Browns
no, when we talked about Baker Mayfield, when us three was on the phone, not the peanut gallery, us three.
No, because I came in and said things straight. They was listening to garbage. They was listening to garbage.
This is
I
what he
came in,
said.
they know what they was They listened to garbage for 3 years.
Tell me, do you remember him saying this? Tell me,
They listening to garbage.
Wait, tell me you remember him saying this.
Over the whole entire span of Baker Mayfield's career with the Cleveland Browns, he only got sacked 91 times. That should tell you.
Okay.
Everything. He was there for like 4 years.
No, he was there for 3 years. Because he left the next year. No, but look, Torch, tell me, do you remember this coming out of Trish's mouth, right? When he said, yo, I ain't gonna lie, everybody bad on Cleveland.
He was there
And then
for
he
4
said,
years.
he's always been with bad organizations.
He was there for
You heard him say that before, right?
Yeah.
You heard him say that Baker always been with bad organizations.
I
As soon as he got with a good
What's the issue
organization, you was able to see his true potential.
So do you believe?
And you said that.
So you believe?
Whoa. So you saying right. Okay. So you saying right and we agree on that. Then how come now
Because
you
you
want to
don't
bring up
think
that
they
he
could
was
win with
bad
the
on these other teams if you was just saying
wrong
that the
with that?
teams was horrible. If you was just saying that the teams was horrible that he was on. Now you're saying that because he didn't come on, bro.
His first year. He was there for 4 years, like I said. 2018,
He's not answering the question,
37,
guy.
25, 27, and 14.
Oh
The
man.
next year, 38, 27, 22, and 21. When I say 22 and 21, that's touchdown and interceptions. 3,563, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. His last year there was 3,017 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. So you tell me that's a decent?
No, you just said that it was a bad organization, cuz. Stop flip-flopping, cuz.
Yeah,
If you say that it's a bad
When I
organization,
say, it's a bad organization, I'm talking about the organization, not the players.
how do the play? Whoa. So if a player, they wasn't saying all this time, all the Baker
Johnny
Mayfield's
Manziel.
career. Wait,
Listen,
time
hold on.
I
They
know
were
he got
saying
he
all
goes to the
Baker
playoffs
Mayfield
too with them.
that he was playing
Yeah, he
bad.
goes to the playoffs too
I'm
with
gonna
the
tell you this.
Cleveland
Josh
Browns.
Gordon.
I mean,
If he didn't smoke so much fucking weed, he'll be up there with Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Josh Gordon would be up there with Jerry Rice if he didn't smoke so much weed. Nick Chubb, Heisman Trophy. Johnny Manziel, Heisman Trophy. Baker Mayfield, Heisman Trophy. They pick top players every fucking year.
That's not what people say though.
But
when
this is
people
the
when they talk, they
difference,
say
right?
that the system is fucked up over there. They say that the system is fucked up.
But not the
over there.
players.
They've been
They
saying that.
had players.
They've
We
been
talking
saying
about
that.
I'm talking about the
The system's
organization.
not
They're not
happening.
saying no. If
Not the players, not the coaches.
So all the players, right? If I say, yo,
Get ready
this
for
is the
that.
team that that quarterbacks go to die. Because that's the exact lingo that they use. This is the place that quarterbacks go to die. So if I say that means that my organization, whatever it is about this organization, is not good developing quarterbacks, or they're not good with quarterbacks, right? Which they were saying the same thing about Chicago, which is the reason why we got, which is the reason why we got Caleb Williams last year. Remember, time out. The reason, wait. What did Cuz say when he was trying to take all the blame off of Caleb Williams for having a fucked up year? He said, yo, that organization and that system and that coaching and all, so it worked when you want it to work. But when you don't want it to work, you want to go against it. No, bro, we're not doing that. Niggas got to start keeping the same energy. Cuz said, I remember verbatim, Cuz said, yo, Baker Mayfield was only bad in those other places because they didn't have nobody. They was not good offenses. He said that out his mouth. Now that Britt's saying something, he's saying, oh no, but keep your no, bro. Nobody was winning on Kansas.
He just got common sense. He got common sense. That's what it is. He got common sense.
We don't talk about the Browns that much, but anytime that we talk about the Browns, have I not?
No, we talk about Baker.
Listen, this is where he started at.
Right.
So anytime we talked about Baker,
you said, Browns, yo, he never had.
Anytime we talk about Baker playing for the Browns, have I ever said anything about their offense?
No, you said that it's a horrible team.
Organization.
It's a
Do you know what an organization is?
Okay, so you said the same thing about fucking Caleb last season, but you make excuses for that nigga. So it's on him. Why? How can you make excuses for Caleb in Chicago? Because you said Chicago got a horrible organization. That is what you said, nigga. You said Chicago got
good players.
I said coaches.
He got good players. Caleb got good players.
I said coaches.
He got
and Caleb got good players, right? Wait. And Caleb got good players, right? Caleb got good players, and he was ass, right? Cool.
No,
Trent made all the excuses in the world.
Trent
made all the excuses in the world.
We talking about 1 year.
They are fired.
We talking about 1 year. We got to see Caleb for 4. We got to see Caleb for 4. We only said 1 year.
They fired everybody.
You got to.
They fired
everybody. It's not a fair comparison because it's 1 year.
How?
But we've seen 4 years of this shit. We see him go to another team.
Time out.
I feel like our topic is running on into new topics, so let's back up a little bit, and I'm gonna ask this: what is Baker Mayfield's reaction time? How fast can he get the ball out?
He get the ball out quick.
Now he do. In Cleveland, it wasn't. Yeah.
So with him getting the ball out quick now, because I, for the most part, agree with Black. Why don't y'all feel like Baker Mayfield can be positioned as our quarterback today? Because honestly,
his
the only
decision
times
making.
I seen
He don't have no, but he don't have it to me.
he don't have good decisions.
Like to me, like I feel like if I want to get over that hump, like I feel like his strategy to me is like, okay, you're just keep throwing the ball. That's not a good strategy to me.
No.
Is nobody going to get you? I need somebody to give me them first downs. I need somebody that's going to. I need more because if they're all covering the receivers, what are you going to do?
For me,
I need more.
Okay.
For me, it's not me saying Baker won't be good here. I just don't think it's a guarantee that he drop in this system and he's just going to take us where it hurts took us already, because he's been on 3 other teams in 3 different systems. Every system is different. Like so, it took him 4 systems to get right. Yeah. Like he drops in this last system. He drops in this. He drops in this.
But you know what? He made it to the playoffs. He's not winning the playoffs.
That's what she just said. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield. That's what.
Okay, so he hasn't shown me enough.
He hasn't shown me enough.
I'm going to answer that. He hasn't shown me enough.
Okay, but
enough to drop into our system and think, oh, it's going to be automatic success.
Right.
Okay, so now you, Trish.
I feel like he's not going to be able to work in his system. And I'm not saying that he can't. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But he's, just like Tori said, he's not going to be able to take us to places that Jalen did. Mm-hmm. And the reason I feel that way is because when there is a different quarterback at position, you have a quarterback that's behind the line that you know is not going to take off when you don't have the ability to hit any of your receivers or the line is getting to you entirely too quick. So Baker Mayfield being in that backfield, I don't trust that he's going to take off and get those extra 10, 15 yards that he needs to pick up a first down to keep the drive going.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I said, it's not every single time that AJ and Smitty goes out there on the field and they always got their guy beat. It's not real.
Sometimes
You may see
gotta
it
run
on
a
you may
little
see
bit.
it on certain plays and whatever, and you got Saquon being there that can open up the field, but at the same time, if you have a Jalen Hurts behind,
Because
a
sometimes he
quarterback,
runs and throws.
Yeah, how many times
your
you see
He
him
runs and throws. Like that's how. And they still open because he's given the
account for
running.
Jalen being there. You don't have to account for Baker to be there. You don't have to account to be like, all right, well, we don't have to keep a spy on Baker because we know he's not coming out of there.
Right.
But if you take that spy off of Jalen Hurts, you know damn well if we got the whole backfield covered up, Jalen Hurts is going to take off where that spy was at and get them yards.
So y'all don't feel like
I ain't get a chance to go because I was
That's
letting
the
them talk.
underrated part
I was
of
letting them
Jalen
talk.
Hurts' game.
Yeah, that is.
Because people don't never mention
So
Jalen Hurts throwing on a run.
He,
Like,
So-
that ability.
he's the best. He's
Him being-
accurate when he does it
ahead.
every time.
Huh?
Y'all don't think that most of his running is just him escaping sacks
Yeah.
because he takes so long to get the ball out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You can't
at
go get the
times.
ball out.
Yeah, at times. Yeah.
Like,
But-
last year that shit was glorified with what Black was saying. Granted, cool. I'm almost for certain that ain't been every single game, every single play, every single year.
No, one said it. No, come on, cuz you know that's just.
And-
But look,
and
so
also-
Angie, so this
Go
was
ahead.
so this is mine, right? So the reason why I feel it don't have nothing to do with Jalen Hurts. It don't have nothing to do with the quarterback that I'm gonna put in there. It has to do with our team. So because our team, I believe that our team is the best created team. I'm ready to say ever. I'm really ready to say ever.
You saying 2024
Like,
because
I'm
you
saying-
don't know what our team is
Yo,
like now. So we
What
you
is
saying
what-
2024?
Yo, I just said I feel
because
I
it's
feel like
totally
our team
different
is
now.
the best created team, right? And I'm not the only one that feel that way. A lot of people feel that our team is the best created team all around because we got the number one defense, we got the number one offensive line, we got the number one running back, we got top 5 receivers. So
We got top
so
five.
when
We
you
got
got
top
so
five
when you got
quarterback.
so when you got
Put that in there.
oh my God, yo! See now, let her talk, right? Now, when what I'm saying is that the reason why I feel like it's disrespectful for people to even try to say like, without Jalen Hurts, the Eagles can't win.
You don't think Baker
that is a
Mayfield was
disrespectful
disrespectful?
statement? That is a very
To our
disrespectful
team?
statement because when you have the talent that you have around you. What makes the team is the talent. What makes the team is the talent. You're number one in damn near everything. The Eagles are literally like number one in everything. There is nobody where you can be like, oh no, but he not that good. No, tight end, top 5. Wide receivers, top 5. Saquon.
Quarterback. When is the quarterback? Top 5.
We're talking about.
You talking about other positions
quarterbacks
for offense.
because we're talking. When she asked the question about adding another quarterback,
I know.
So why would I
But why would we?
quarterback?
But why would we add
Why?
Baker Mayfield when
Oh
he's
my
not
God.
even? He might not even.
So-
He's not top 5.
What I'm saying
Why would we
is
add him?
because when the question was asked on if you would put a player there, if you would put a quarterback there, that was the question that was asked to me, Brittany. If you put a player there, who would you put there? That was the question that was asked. So I answered it. I said Baker. The reason why I said Baker is because when I watch Baker, I love his IQ. The way that he see the field. And remember, because this past season, Evans went down. He still balled out. Chris Godwin broke his leg, or what he broke his ankle? Broke his ankle. He still balled out. Like Baker is a person and that's how we found out about what's the young boy name? McMillan. We didn't know him. We didn't know McMillan. We found out about McMillan through Baker finding him. Because once his weapons went down, Baker was like, I gotta find somebody else. I gotta find somebody else. So that is the type of shit that's attractive to me, because I like when if one of my players go down, because this is an injury sport. Your players can get injured. Once one of my players go down, I want to be secure that, you know what, it ain't gonna matter. We're gonna find somebody else to pick up that load. That's the type of attitude that I want to go in with. So when I look at somebody like Baker Mayfield year was very attractive to me, because I said, damn, I watched this nigga lose his weapons and I still seen this nigga balling the fuck out. Like, it didn't stop him at all.
Thank you for watching another episode of the Fan Book Podcast. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, or you're a fraud. Thank you. Talk next time.